never grows old, it never dies, as fresh as the flowers, as clear as the skies.
I think the whole world has been absolutely stunned by what happened over on the disastrous side of the world, Bangkok and, you know, Sri Lanka, all these places that have been hit by that wave. And many people feel quite helpless, and I think all of us are in the same boat. We're all pretty helpless. We suddenly realize how fragile we are as human beings, and this eruption has taken place, and people have been killed. Therefore, we can say to ourselves, we can play a small part in maybe alleviating some of the suffering. And so a lot of artists have got together, not just this record that I'm involved with, but I know that Olivia Newton-John is involved with one in Australia. I'm sure there's one I read somewhere in the States. And we all want to play a part in trying to help. We are very privileged people, and it's absolutely no sacrifice whatsoever to come and sing a line or two on a record that might sell enough copies to raise some millions of dollars and send over the help.
I phoned Cliff, who was in Barbados, and he said yes, he'd do it. And he's flown to Los Angeles to do his. We've got hold of Boy George and Russell Watson, who are in New York. George is recording his bit in New York.
Grief never grows old, it never dies.
The Bee Gees said yes, so Barry's recording in Miami, Robbie's recording here in a while. Bill Wyman's just come in and put bass down, and he was quite happy to do that. Russell Watson's just about to record his vocal as well.
My heart, it is empty, my feelings grown cold, but I'll always remember, grief never grows old.
You can't help but be affected or be touched by exactly what has gone on over there, and I think all the visuals that have come back that we've seen have just demonstrated what an incredible tragedy it is, and anybody with children and families and close family members can relate to the absolute tragedy and the nightmare that these people must be experiencing.
They only have a spirit, they only have the solidarity. They only think that they work for the humanity, and they feel this is a call from a God, because they believe that they have to work this.
I normally actually deliberately don't get involved with charity records because I always think that there's sort of hidden agendas with a lot of the people who do them. However, with this one, and knowing Mike very well and being just utterly devastated by what I've seen, it was one that I jumped at the chance of being involved.
And when Mike called last night, I said, yeah, it's so nice to be asked to do something, to give something of our best to help raise funds for the tsunami problem. So, yeah, good on you, Mike.
I found out about this whole project through, well, Steve Levine asked me to do it. He was the producer, who is someone I'd worked with a long time ago, and he told me what was going on. I just sort of said, yeah, because it was such a great cause, and, you know, every little bit helps really, doesn't it?
Well, a week after the earthquake hit here and the tidal wave struck, there's still bodies strewn all over the place. The stench of death is really in the air. I think this must be the most depressing place on Earth right now, and I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather not be.
It never grows old, it falls with the rain.
The song is perfect, and it really does. It does have a uniting quality about it, and it does express in a really spiritual way of what this thing's done to people across the world. And I think that's the important part of it.
So there's been a terrific response in wanting to be involved in it. And I can understand why. This is exactly the same reason why I want to be involved. I don't want to be left out of this. I'd like to feel that as a pop singer you can do something that carries some weight and maybe helps.
We've never grown old. Memories remind me. Always remind. We've never grown old. We've never grown old.